Hello friends, so today we will do this program in the video. This one was asked in P G Garodia School 2025 in computer application paper in Prelim 2. So what is this program? So write a Java program with the following overload function. So there is a void print without any parameters or arguments. So this will print the sum of first 10 terms of Fibonacci series 0, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5. Void print x. Second one is the second function is void print x. Print the sum of the following series. Sum is equal to x minus x divided by 2 factorial plus x divided by 3 factorial minus x divided by 4 factorial up to 10 times. And a factorial means 1 into 2 into 3. Void print string s to print the following. So we are going to take a string and then print this kind of pattern h, ha, hap, happy. So that's it. That's the program we have to write. We have to overload the functions. Okay. So let's start. I think I have already done overloading. No, there is no overloading, so I can do overloading. Print, right? Let's simply do that. Overloading print. Overloading print. Let's open it again. Right, so I will simply select everything and I'll delete it. Whatever description here, we'll simply copy paste it. Okay, so nowhere in the program it is written that we have to take the x from somewhere. So we can directly call our own parameters. So no need for import.java, but still let's have it. Import java.util.star. Right, so the first function is simply void print. So all are void, right? Nothing is written in that void print, and there is no argument there. And we have to print the sum of the first 10 terms of Fibonacci series, or sum of the first 10 of sum. So this will definitely need sum. So sum equal to 0. Let's start int. I think you will need two numbers, right, for Fibonacci, f1 and f2. They both could be 1. Those are the first two terms. So now, no, okay, 0 and 1. Sorry. So let's f1 is equal to 0. Right, and f2 is equal to 1. So now for let's also have I, right, int I. For I equal to 0, I less than 8, right, because first two terms we already have, which is 0 and 1, right, and sum equal to, sum must be now 0 plus 1, right, or let's just have it, sum is equal to f1 plus f2, right, we can have it. Now we can simply have f1 is equal to f2 plus f1, right, and then f2 equal to, so maybe we need a temp variable. So what we have to do is we have to put f2, f2. So we have to put f1 is 0, f2 is 1, right? So now we have to go to the next digit, right? So now this will become f1 and this will become f2. That is what we want now, and this term is the f1 plus f2. So let's just have something f3, which is equal to f1 plus f2. And now, so now we can simply have f1 is equal to f2 and f2 is equal to f3, right? So we have just simply exchanged f1 and f2, and now sum equal to sum plus f3. Okay, that's it. So that's the sum. So what we are doing is that we are computing this f3, then we are simply advancing f1 and f2. So F1 will be whatever is the F2 of the previous iteration. F2 will be the new F3. So that's how the thing will go. So to run the program, this will be F1 at the beginning, this will be F2, but then in the second term what will happen is that 0 plus 1, so this will become F3, and then we are also assigning F2 to F3, so this will become F2, and then we are assigning F1 to F2. Now in the third iteration, right, because this is F1 F2, this will become F3, that will also become F2, and then this will become F1, and then it will go on until and unless I mean we are doing 8 iterations, because already 2 iterations are done, and these 2 numbers we are already done, and already these 2 iterations are done. So yeah, I think that's it. And then what we can do is we can simply print system.out.println sum of first 10 Fibonacci numbers is plus sum, right? Simple. If sum is equal to sum plus F3 is correct, right? Yeah, at the end, yeah, sum, right, that's correct, right, so that's the first. The second one is now void print. It will take an integer x and it has to print this pattern, right? Now this one is definitely double, right? So we'll need double sum, which will start with 0, and then now what we want, print the sum of the 10 times. So again this will go 10 times. So for int I equal to 0, I less than 10 plus 2 5, right? Right, what we will need is we'll need something for factorial also, right? So we'll have that as factorial. Let's have long for factorial, right? Long fact equal to 1. So this we will assign to 1. Now 0, rather than that we'll do less than equal to 1 to 10, because I we can then use as a denominator, right? Finding that factorial. So fact we already have. What we can do is now fact equal to fact into I, right? So simply we'll get the factorial. Sum equal to sum is equal to sum. Yeah, right. So before that we'll need that, right? If I is even, right? So if I is even, then we'll have to add that, right? Or what we can do? Yeah, we can do one simple thing. We'll just get a temporary variable, or we'll have this double what ratio, right? Or fraction, right? So basically this part, x divided by whatever is the factorial part, right? That part I'm talking about. So sum is equal to sum plus x divided by fact, right? X divided by fact. Maybe that's 1.0 into x divided by fact, right? Because factorial is double, but we want this to be double, right? So 1.0 into x divided by fact, because otherwise this will give you this thing, right? Integer, and then that will be wrong, right? We want double here. So sum is equal to sum plus 1.0 into x divided by 5. And now what we can do is, if I modulo 2 equal to 0, that means if it is even, no, what I'm doing, this fraction equal to double fraction equal to this 1.0, no, right? That's double fraction equal to this. And now what we'll have to do is that we'll have to add that into double, right? If it is even number, then sum is equal to sum plus fraction else else, oh, okay, so this is of here. Else if it is odd, am I doing correct? No, sorry, it has to be reversed. If it is even, it has to be added, right? If it is odd, then it has to be subtracted. Sum is equal to sum minus fraction. Okay. Right, that's correct, right? Right, 2 factorial is minus, 4 factorial is minus, 3 factorial is plus. Right, so when it is even is I modulo 2 is equal to 1, then sum is sum plus other. And now at the end, what we will have to do, system dot out dot print ln sum of series is plus sum, right? That simply will have to do that. And now the third is void print string s, right? So simply we'll have to put this one, right? Happy, whatever. HAPP, HAPPY. Oh, I didn't mean that, sorry. Right, we'll have to print this kind of thing. So simply we'll have to take the length, and that's how we int len is equal to s dot length, right? What we can do is we can also print. We can also take the substring and print that. So yeah, that will be better for int I equal to 0, I less than len plus right? Simply put system. We have to put the pattern is. Let me just check that. No, you would have to put print anything like the pattern is or something. You can simply start putting the pattern. So for int I equals 0, what we can take is we can take string. The sub str is equal to s dot substring from whatever 0 to whatever I we have, we can have that, right? And from there we can start. So maybe this will be 1 and less I less equal to n, right? So from 0 to that much of part we'll take that, and now we'll simply have to put system dot out dot print ln substr, right? Substr, and that should work. Otherwise, if you don't want to use this substring, then you can also have another loop which will go from 0 to I, and then using the caret function, you can get the ith character and or jth character, and then you can print this pattern. But because it is string, we can use the string functions, and we can use the substring function, and then we can do this. Now definitely we'll need a void main, and inside the void main we'll have to use this different thing. So first of all, we'll simply use print, then we'll have to print some number which is 5, and then we'll have to print happy, right? Like this. So just one thing we'll have to do is here I'm putting a new line character so that the things will be properly printed. Otherwise there could be issues in printing. Yeah, that's it. So let's see if this program runs or if there is any error into that. So I'll compile. I'll just before that, let's just check one more time if everything is fine. So overloading, oh okay, there is printing message, but that's fine. Sum equals 0, f1 equals 0, f2 is equal to 1, as well f1 plus f2. So what we are doing is that we are simply exchanging f1 and f2. So we are forwarding f1 f2. So f1 becomes f2, F2 becomes F3, which is F1 plus F2. Sum is equal to sum plus F3, right? That's fine. So we are printing sum here. Now this is fraction. So we are calculating factorial first, which is simply fact into I. Then we are computing the fraction, which is 1.0 into x divided by fact, and then depending on where we are, if it is even, then we are adding, otherwise we are subtracting, and then at the end again we are printing. And then string, simply we are taking the substring from 0 to the length of that, and then we are just printing that substring. Yeah, so that's it. Hopefully this will work. If not, we'll see what we can do. So this overloading, void main. Yeah, the sum of first 10 Fibonacci numbers is 88. The sum of the series is 3.16060 something, and HA, HAPP, HAPP. So at least things seems to be working now. Let's see if there was any problem here. What we have called it with 5. Why 5 is that correct? Is what I am worried about. 3.160600. Sum of first 10 Fibonacci is 88. So let me check this if this output is correct, and I will come. So this is the output we got, and I just tested that our output is correct. So we got 88, which is the sum of the first 10 Fibonacci sequence, and up to 1 to 10. When I did some formula, I get a 3.16. That is 5 into H10, and this is just the sum of all that sequence. So 3.16. So this program is correct, and we got the proper output. So yeah, and even the HAPP is correct, right? Okay, I didn't check HAPP, HAPP. Yeah, that's correct. So yeah, so that's the program, and I hope this will help you, and this will you will. And you have learned something from this video. So that's it for now, and we'll meet again. Thank you.